Things, baby, only 5 miles an hour.
At 18,000 feet, Kerry is losing it.
And it wasn't only wasted time.
His brain isn't getting enough oxygen.
I probably can't last much longer without oxygen. Taking my suit off.
Marcio knows Kerry's in trouble.
Easy does it.
He nearly passed out from low oxygen on this trip.
I don't know what's going on. Do you really feel it? Yeah, you know, I understand that we have to help conserve oxygen, but if something happens to you right here, right now, that I have to really take care of you, it would be so problematic. It wouldn't be funny.
The worst that could happen to Kerry is to pass out. And then what do? He is the pilot in command. He has experience. I need him.
Hey, that's hard to do at 18,000 feet. Hey, man.
Their tiny Cirrus can only hold 1 oxygen tank.
Oxygen.
Yeah. Give me a hit.
Stay up high where the air is thin, they could run out.
Thanks, man.
Fly lower where there's more oxygen, and they use up all their gas.
We can't really descend. We need to save fuel, or we're in deep.
It's 6:45 here, and we've got a lot of flying today. We want to make it through Wick and then into France.
Cory and Pete are behind schedule
God, where's Pete?
after letting loose 2 nights ago.
Iceland!
I just needed a break, you know, from all the stresses of the flight, from the stresses back home, the stresses with the company. Met some local people, just had a blast.
No, we're not flying tomorrow. That is a clear and evident fact. Yeah!
Witch doctor.
36 hours later, Pete's still recovering.
Pete, you alive?
Yeah. Did I oversleep?
Yep. Normally he's giving me for sleeping in a little bit. Not today.
Now it's time to get back to work. The pressure's even more now because we lost a good day of flying. We need to get the plane there, so we're gonna push hard to make up for that day.
The wings look good. We're topped off on fuel.
We're ready to go.
Ignition's on, middle selectors, flaps, power, annunciator lights, rotate 70-75. Goodbye, Iceland, I love you. Ah, it's freaking beautiful, man.
It is fantastic.
Pete and Cory have brought this 1990 Cessna Caravan more than 8,000 kilometers, passing Kerry and Marcio in midair over the North Atlantic. Now they're approaching Scotland.
Why? Why? Don't give me this crap.
And a legend in the ferry business.
And that's why the country's in the mess that it's in. Now,
So everybody knows Andrew. When you're coming in on your final leg across the Atlantic, and he's there, no matter what time you come.
do you want to get fired? Give me your boss.
That's huge to have what you expect in place when you get there.
Greetings, we'll be with you on the ramp in approximately 20 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Okay, amigo, see you in about 20.
Good. 110 on the speed.
Roger. Full flaps, please.
Full flaps. Selected. Moving indicated. And you are clear to land, sir?
Thank you.
Show me how it's done, boss.
Roger, big dog.
We're landing at Wick, and it's beautiful, the weather's great, so Super Pete has to show off a little bit.
Ooh, I like it. Doing a little wheelie.
That's right, we're coming in style.
Keep it up. Woo-hoo.
He does this incredible wheelie all the way down the runway, Pete always has to show off.
Bitches! Yes!
Hello, Andrew.
How are you doing? Are you well?
Hey, buddy. Good to see you again.
Good day today.
Yes, it is a good day.
Wonderful.
He's Andrew the Bruce.
Crossed the ocean safely, another single-engine airplane. I think we're nuts.
I believe that is the 645th crossing for me.
That's number 2 for me.
I had number 2 once. Well done.
Number 2.
Nice job.
We absolutely have to keep going. We need to at least make it to France today.
Is that air traffic? What time do you close tonight?
Andrew tries to lock down their landing in France.
You're closed. Okay. Okay, but 5:30 or something.
They're drunk already.
Well, really, the French, in terms of making money in the business world, I don't know how they manage. Because they just really are either closed, stopped for lunch, or drinking wine. It's very difficult to actually get to a French airport when it's open.
It's crazy to me that these airports will just shut down. In the States, we can land at airports 24 hours a day. But in Europe, it's a whole different ballgame.
So we can't go to destination that's closed. This really is not good.
All right, Marcio. When we come into the approach at Goose,
Kerry and Marcio are dead beat and almost out of oxygen.
we don't really have that far to go.
But their brutal journey over the North Atlantic is nearly finished.
7 Charlie, let's continue descent, 3,800.
They're over land now,
Got 70% trace of wet snow, 20% trace of slush.
and that means one more big challenge on this leg.
We got freezing drizzle, light snow, and slippery runways at Goose Bay.
An airstrip that's more like a hockey rink.
What would you like to do on this landing? Landing and approach. Do you want to run radios or do you want to fly? Okay. I'll run the radios. All right.
Marcio's only got a couple of landings on the Cirrus by himself, and they're still a little rough. This is going to be a really challenging one. I know I tend to take over if things aren't going just right. Maybe that's not always such a great idea.
I know Kerry's nature. I know that that's the way he is. And he is almost, what, 80 years old or something, you know? So I'm not going to change him now.
I'll keep my hands on my lap if at all possible. Number 527 Charlie, Alpha has airport in sight.
Coming into Goose Bay, we have to go through a layer of clouds that has a lot of icing in it.
You want me to take this?
Charlie, Alpha contact Goose,
It's okay.
119.1.
Okay, got it. Okay, we're going pretty fast.
Yeah, we're gonna level off now. I'll follow the river a little bit.
Pretty fast.
Slowing down.
There's reduced visibility, a slippery runway, snowbanks on the runway. Just the kind of chain of events that you read about in an accident report.
Gonna call Jackson. It's my little boy's birthday, turned 7 years old today, so it's pretty tough being on the other side of the world and missing his birthday, but hopefully I can get him on the phone and talk to him for a second.
You go look at... Hey, Dad.
Jackson! What are you doing, big boy?
Just playing with my new present.
Can't believe you're 7 years old. Are you having a good birthday?
Uh-huh.
I miss you, buddy.
Miss you too.
I love you. Be a really good boy for mommy, okay?
Hey.
and have so much fun at your birthday party. Yay, buddy. I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's the hardest part about this job is you're away a lot. Missed his birthday last year. Missed it again this year. But he sure sounds happy.
You see the snow on the left side of the runway? Yep. Okay. 115.
Marcio has one chance to nail this landing.
Runway's slippery, it's really windy, visibility is crappy. I'm gonna be ready.
86, 85, 86, 89. Okay, 90, looking good. We'll do an 80, good, looking good.
May I ask, who's your daddy?
Nicely done, Marcel.
It's hard to describe. When we touch down, there's so many feelings that go. It's you made it a single engine crossing. You out of this damn suit. You're getting a hot meal. You can go to the bathroom.
You know? Yeah, she likes that. Yeah.
Now, a little bit of an ego, too. You know, I made it across the Atlantic. And it's just that weight lifted from your shoulders.
All right. Feels pretty darn good. Another crossing in the bag. Hey, Marcio. All right, my brother. No longer a single-engine Atlantic Virgin, huh? Nice landing, too. That's kind of a sporty one. It's not a nice day here in Goose Bay, that's for sure. Yep.
Oxygen, fuel, food, go!
This crew has to make time. The Cirrus is due in Vegas.
No, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Don't worry about it. Thank you, darling. Bye.
And Marcio's wife is very due to have a baby.
Oh, me. And everything was going so good, you know. And suddenly this engine is frozen solid.
Fire.
Oh, this is bad. I can't believe this. Oh, people good luck.
Thanks for all your help. As always.
Lovely.
You've been great.
Andrew, always see you next time.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Pete and Cory got stuck here yesterday.
Thanks, Andrew.
Now they've got to make up a lot of time.
Till next time, Wick. I'll miss you, baby. Brakes check.
This flight is different than most of the other flights I've done before. In the past, I've always been a co-pilot at best, but Pete gave me the challenge to really act as the captain on this flight. And I don't want to let anybody down.
Wick area traffic, November 388, November Tango is taxiing for departure.
There's more than 9,000 kilometers to go, including one of the world's steepest runways and a dangerous fuel stop in war-torn Sudan. Final stop, Kenya, where the client needs the plane now.
Need a windsock?
Yankee Echo 388 Tango, give me a call on 130375 Pete.
Hey, Andrew, go ahead.
Andrew's calling us on the radio. This is not good. And I bet we have a problem with our flight plan.
Okay, just spoken to Eurocontrol in Brussels, and everybody going that way today is on a 2-hour delay.
This sucks. Flights all over Europe are on hold, and it could be weather, traffic, volume, who knows. We're not going anywhere. Welcome to Europe.
How is that possible?
Dude,
it is nuts. If it's not one thing, it's another.
I know.
I mean, This never happens in the States. No. I've never had to shut down.
Here we go. They just don't want us to leave.
Should we think about a different route, possibly?
The problem is, if we cancel the flight plan and try a different route and get another slot time, it's going to be later yet.
Well, we're
I'm frustrated. We've already been here for 2.5 hours, and now they're saying it's going to be another 4 or 5 hours before we take off.
All right, I think I found the problem. 800 meters overcast 100 to improve, but very slowly. And that's, I think, the problem what we're getting with the weather in France.
Right. If anything is in the lower elevation, it's got fog.
Pete told me back in Iceland that when the weather's good, you need to keep going. But I really wanted that day off, and now we're paying for it. If we didn't take that day off, we would be past France right now. With this delay, it's even going to be harder to hit our deadline. We really need to get in the air. We need to start making some tracks and get going.
This is Andrew Bruce. Yeah, 12:51.
Andrew scrambles to get them deeper into Europe.
When?
But it's only 3/4 of the distance they were hoping to cover.
Right, Carl. Bye.
Well, we'll try this again. Thanks for all your help.
Hopefully, this time it'll work.
Thanks, Andrew.
Okay, Pete.
We'll see you again, buddy.
At least we're going somewhere.
We're up against the system. The system that's trying to suppress the man. Elation overcomes me because I need to move, and we're moving.
Quick traffic, November 388, November Tango, back taxi 1, runway 13.
All right, power is set. Pressure temperatures look good. Airspeed's alive.
Check, check.
We are on our way.
Finally.
Damn it!
Kerry and Marcio are in a holding pattern.
Jeez.
Their engine is frozen stiff.
Come on, hula girl. Do your stuff. Shake your magic. Shake the magic all over the engine. Make it go vroom. You can do it. Use your heat.
My magic touch, my magic touch.
Get out of the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heat up, puppy.
What?
I told you I have a magic touch.
Magic touch.
Number 537 Charlie Alpha, backtrack runway 08, advise ready for departure. We'll advise ready, Charlie Alpha.
Temperatures are good. Fly.
Kerry and Marcio are now more than halfway through their trip. But there's still 5,000 kilometers before final delivery in Las Vegas. By day's end, they knock off another 1,000.
We were so lucky. The engine started and we're back on schedule. My next challenge? Try to convince Marcio to go to my cabin in Wisconsin.
Yeah, no.
Where's your sense of adventure? Your spirit?
Yeah, sure. And I understand, you know, I mean, I am sure that you want to stop home and kiss the wife and kick the dog, but...
Got a unique opportunity on this flight. Right on the route from Montreal to Vegas is my home in Wisconsin. You know, I like to push through a little bit.
Yeah, no.
100, Shamrock 236. 981 extra Quebec, turn right, heading 305 degrees.
And in November 388, November Tango, flight level 110, assigned heading 145.
November 388, November Tango, roger, continue with that heading.
Roger.
6% for
London's one of the busiest airspaces in the world. So much traffic getting out of here.
Pete and Cory are on an aerial superhighway now.
Turn right,
I bet, Cory, there are
right turn heading 325.
upwards of 200 planes around us at this moment.
You gotta pay attention every second.
This is new for me, acting as captain, and now we're in one of the world's busiest airspace. This is difficult.
This is the busiest I've ever heard any controller, even flying into LA.
It takes it to a new level. We cannot make a mistake.
You really got to be listening for your radio calls, and you really got to stay on top of it. Just bam.
Kestrel 48 Golf Echo, contact rest control 130.235. Bye-bye.
We finally just got out of one of the craziest airspaces, and now everything's calming down in the cockpit.
I got to go whiz, dude.
And Pete tells me that he needs to go back and use the restroom.
Dude, you gave me so much last time. I hope the line is frozen for you, just so you can understand what I had to go through.
Oh, God, this is gross.
Whoa. How's the peeing going, Cory? Whoopsie, little turbulence. Sorry, buddy.
Yes, Tower, we'd like to request an inverted roll, snap roll.
I gotta go, man. It's my turn. Here we go. My source of relief.
I've been waiting for this for days now.
All right, Junior. I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, that's our pitch! We hit a small pocket of turbulence. It went away.
You get a big you.
The real relief they both need now is a faster route through Europe.
Pete's flown through Europe many times, and he accepts what they give him and just goes with the flow. But I want to push and see if we can get all the way to the Alps.
Hey, do you think there's any chance that we could talk to these controllers and see if we could switch our destination to Annecy?
I think it's possible. I think we'll have to ask some questions as we get further along.
That would be awesome if we kind of beat the system.
It's always important to me to make sure that we hit our deadline. We need to push hard to make sure this airplane gets there on time.
I can change my flight destination in the U.S. all day long. Easy. Hey guys, I'm going here instead of here. Done. That simple. Changing our destination in Europe? Big problem.
Bonjour, November 388, November Tango, flight level 150. Wondering how difficult it would be to reroute us to a new destination.
Pretty much.
I figure it's going to be a miracle if they give it to us.
And it's the perfect stop. I mean, it's right in the middle. If we can swing it at all, I would really love.
Of course, I want to go too. Of course.
Kerry sticks to his guns.
Oh, come on.
Determined to touch down in Wisconsin.
My number one concern, it's my family. It's my wife getting ready to have a baby. Where do you live? 10 miles, overcast 1600, 1 degree. Yep, it's good. We have to make a stop anyway. All right, let's do this. I gotta compromise a little bit and help Kerry on this as well. It's important for him.
Marcio finally agreed to it. More as a favor to me than anything else. Where are you going?
I'm going to Minneapolis. How about you?
Yeah, but where are you going in the airplane? You're on the wrong side.
What do you tell me? You're the captain.
So the least I could do is make him pilot in command. To the left, my friend.
Shazam!
You've earned it. Don't make me regret this decision.
All right, let's get out of here.
Charlie Alpha, holding short.
Transponder is set. Autopilot is ready to go. Cabin heat's on, defrost.
Stand by.
Ooh, you can see much, can you?
Got kind of nasty out. On our climb, I'd say 120 minimum. Sure. Speed up.
Oh, no. Does engine sound good to you?
Engine?
We've been having trouble with this engine for the entire trip, but usually it says we're descending and coming in for a landing.
Okay, up, man.
Not at 24,000 feet. I have no idea why it's running rough now, and that really makes me nervous.
What the Of course. Now we are 24,000 1,000 feet, and the engine wants to quit. That's not good, right?
2 engines is better than 1. On this one, all our eggs are in one basket. If that 1 engine stops, we are screwed.
And I hate when that happens. Get that hiccup. Oh, what the hell? It's like an electric shock.
It is indeed.
But shortly after acting up,
That sounds bad.
the engine settles down again.
That sounds better. That's odd.
You know, sometimes it happens. The engine stops or starts making weird noises, and then like a miracle, it's gone. It's a mystery.
Marcio, seeing it looks like we're going to be able to make Menominee today. I got a couple of my boys coming over. Usually Saturday nights we get together a lot of times at my cabin. I got a little hunting shack close to my house. We play little cards, we smoke cigars, and tell flying stories and lie to each other. Want to come and join us tonight?
Twist my arm.
Oh, Marcio, please.
Well, if my wife hears that I'm spending the night with the boys, I think she would be very upset. She's 8.5 months pregnant, but there's a reason for it.
Here 7 Charlie Alpha.
We have to go to sleep and eat and take a shower anyway.
10 miles, advise the field in sight.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Lucchese's hand flying the airplane.
Hello, people.
Right. Here he is. Flaps coming up. Good job. And there's my lovely wife. There she is.
Hey, hey.
How you doing? Welcome to Wisconsin.
Hey. Good to see you again. Marcio, this is my wife, Kathy.
Heard a lot about you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
And all those hours flying, you get to chat.
Yeah, a couple things here and there.
You must know more than I do about myself.
I'm pretty happy that we have this opportunity here to just take a little pit stop in the middle of the trip and recharge and get some clean underwear. Kind of important. Kind of need it. Really bad.
And Marcio needs a square meal really bad.
This sandwich is 4 days old. We bought it in Iceland, and I found it under the seat.
This trip worried me more just the lead up to it and it being winter. It was colder, it was nastier. It kind of unnerved me this time, and I typically don't get unnerved by his trips.
Welcome home.
Hey, thanks, man.
Good
to see you again.
See you.
Chris is my buddy Marcio.
Marcio, good to meet you, sir. Chris. Hi, Chris.
How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you.
Whoa! Hey! When you fly with another pilot on a ferry flight for a couple of weeks, you get to be real close. It was really a great opportunity to bring Marcio to the hunting cabin and meet all my flying Army buddies and smoke those cigars we've been hanging on to for the last 2 weeks.
That's a big cigar. And that's how you do it. Scotch? Yeah, Scotch is good. Thanks, buddy. Scotch is good. Thank you.
All right. Well, gentlemen, you know, I love going on the road. I love ferry trips. I love the adventure and the travel and, you know, everything that you get to see. But home is home. Oh, look at this. Steak action going on here. You know, this is what I live for. Hanging out with my flying friends, my pilot buddies. Some good drinks, some good friends, some great flying stories. All right, gentlemen, unfortunately, we've got to go because Marcy and I have our trip to finish. We expect you guys to finish the evening for us. But hey, you know, pilots everywhere, blue skies, tailwinds, and fly fast and take chances.
Cheers.
Cheers. This has been awesome.
Intended to go to Lima Foxtrot Lima Papa. Wonder how difficult it would be to reroute if the weather improved.
Could you say again? Understood. Lima Foxtrot Lima Papa.
Pete and Cory only have permission to get to northern France. They're pushing to go all the way down to the Alps.
How difficult would it be to reroute us to our new destination?
November 388, November Tango, no problem, I'll call you back.
Dude, killed it. Barry worked with us.
Thank you, Barry.
Sorry, boom.
So we got this wind. We changed our destination. It's a miracle. We're going to the Alps. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
8 November Tango, route Delta Papa Echo.
Until the controller gives them the details.
Dan Bilgo, Bravo India Lima Golf Oscar.
This is really not good. I'm looking at the routing he's given us, and we're going all over France. This routing is horrible.
Routing us all the way around France, it looks like.
All the way around Paris. Paris is a big chunk of airspace. And, well, he's going to add some distance to us. That's going to be tough.
They're routing us all over hell. We're not going to have enough fuel.
Were you moving fuel?
I was minute almost level now.
Boy, that's not a lot. We don't want to be tight on fuel and have to divert, and the weather closes in. There's fog. Now we got to work our fuel magic.
We're at 15,000 feet. We're losing our tailwind because of the routing they're giving us.
I'm watching the fuel. Not good.
And Barry, November 388, November Tango's estimating Annecy at 1623.
Thank you very much, November Tango 1623, that's copied.
Roger, there you go. And we're trying everything we can to conserve fuel. And it's really hurting. I got the fuel way down, but our speed comes way down too.
I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel.
We need direct to the airport is what we need right now. And if they keep turning us, we're going to have to change our plans. Can't be out here flying circles and get stupid.
We've done everything we can. We brought the power all the way back.
Power's way back with, yeah. Oh, we're getting jerked all around France. Our route is anything but a straight line, and
we're right at our minimum reserve. Everything stays the same. We're right at our minimum reserve when we land.
November Tango, expect hold at Vili.
Expect hold means they're just going to put us there spinning in circles. We're not going to have the fuel to make it.
There's no choice.
Okay, we're gonna have to divert to a closer airport, maybe Lyon.
They have to land early.
We have, we'll be too tight on fuel.
Roger, so it's emergency for fuel. You can't even wait to hold.
Yeah, we'd rather not. We're not familiar with the airport. We would rather divert to Lyon and play it safe.
Lyon Airport has 2 good runways.
Okay, let's bring up Lyon.
Okay, got it up.
And the remaining fuel will get them there.
I don't want to declare an emergency because it's not an emergency.
November Tango, so it's not an emergency?
You don't want to play that card unless you need to.
Yes, to be clear, it is not an emergency. We're just being conservative and like the route to Lyon at this time.
Lyon is just 83 kilometers short of their goal to reach the Alps today.
It is so frustrating. Our airport is only like 10 minutes away from here, but we need to get this airplane on the ground now.
We're just getting ready for our arrival. Watching everything very closely.
How's that balance looking? Okay.
Maintain flight level 80, what is your heading?
Heading now is 200. If they screw around with us anymore, we will ask for emergency.
Lima Sierra, turn the left, direct to Rizor, contact Marseille 126.7.
Doing a good job, Cory.
126, station ship.
Well, I really did want to tour France, but not low on fuel above the clouds.
Roger that.
And as Kerry would say, run away to fly another day. And we are 90 knots coming down. 85.
Today was just crazy. Lots of highs and lows. We landed just short of our intended airport. Extra fees, extra time. It's been crazy.
Beautiful here.
It's just gorgeous.
Kerry and Marcio are in the home stretch.
Oh my God, we are under an hour from being done.
Not a moment too soon for Marcio and his very pregnant wife.
It looks like you just might make it after all. As far as your being there for your baby's birth, your baby.
Yeah.
That had to be tough. Just the stress of day after day going, man.
Yeah.
Anytime I could miss this. You got a new career, single engine Atlantic ferry crossing dude. Oh, you're done? If it's not scary, it's not fun.
Wish you luck.
Yeah, unfortunately I need it. Check it out. You know what I see, Marcio?
See Vegas, baby.
It's Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby, Vegas. Ooh. 85. That's coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas.
Oh, thanks the Lord.
Nicely done, my friend.
Marcio doesn't waste a second. He heads home to San Diego. Kerry's got some homework too.
Hey, Claire.
Hey, Dad.
Guess where I am?
Greenland.
Vegas, baby.
You made it to Vegas already?
Yeah.
No way.
Marcio's got to get home.
His wife is, she's getting ready to pop, so.
Flew like mad, and here we are.
That's so exciting.
Claire's a pilot, and Cory's got a plane delivery planned for the two of us. We'll do a couple of pre-flight warm-ups in Wisconsin, and then she'll be my official co-pilot.
Let's get this show on the road. Been waiting.
All right, see you later.
All right, love you.
Love you, bye.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I seriously didn't think that this was gonna happen, but this is the best news I've heard all day, so I'm pumped.
As you know, we're gonna go into one of the deadliest airports in the world.
Top 10, baby.
Yep.
After a short flight from Lyon, Pete and Cory are really looking forward to the next leg.
We're landing at Courchevel, a runway that's in the middle of a ski resort, but it's right on our way. It's right on our way. We have to do this. This is on the bucket list.
Pete's already got the training for this mountain landing.
During the final, there is no missed approach because in front of you, you have a mountain. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
But there's no instructor on board this time.
You gotta land on this very early piece of it because the other section goes up very steeply and you basically have to climb to the runway. Then you power up the runway. It's sketchy, man.
Next stop, the most dangerous airports in the world is
We'll see
the
why.
Alps. I'm pumped.
We'll be at 7,000 feet for the approach. And this arrival procedure is all done at 7,000.
Okay. There's some big mountains here. Holy cow.
Yep.
I made in time, barely in time. It was really, really close. I got home last night. Little Juliana is here. And I'm on a delivering a baby situation from a flying an airplane across the ocean situation.
Everything went well. Papa was here. Right? Oh,
look at that. Juju. Juliana.
Marcio called me from Las Vegas when I told him he better rush and no more excuses. Just get home because I could tell it was pretty close.
Come on, hold on. There you go. Now it's very different now. It has to be really, really worth my time to go leave home, to go do this. There you go. Well, I'm happy to be back home. There's a lot of things that I'm behind in my life. So, you know, you start to get out of that fairy mode into the back to reality mode. And I told the guys at the office, I'm gonna unplug this phone for a week. How you doing, Delmer? Long time no see. Listen, here's the story. 32 minutes later, I'm already on the phone trying to get another gig, you know? Do you happen to have a India visa? It's just a bad drug, man. That's what it is, to be honest with you. This is just a bad drug.
Oh, this is freaking awesome.
Courchevel is a pilot's Mount Everest.
Airspeed's looking good.
The kind of challenge that earns a guy solid bragging rights.
Can't stress it enough. It's a very, very serious place to fly into.
Pete's got the controls, but Cory has to have his back.
We just have to be scrutinizing every single aspect of this airplane. As we get on this arrival, we're setting ourselves up to be precisely where we need to be at every moment. Speed, flaps, and etc. We have our speed at 80 exactly. Can't go around. Okay. Not an option. I can't stress it enough. So the speeds have to be right on, correcting every tiny little difference that can come up from the wind, from the atmosphere.
You can tell that Pete is on his A game. He is fully concentrated. This is a big deal.
Holy cow.
That little drop off where the snow is, that is what we're aiming for, short of that. We gotta land on that first piece. That's the board level piece. And flare onto that.
Okay. 20 degrees, 105 knots.
Full flaps?
Full flaps selected, moving, indicated. Just to let you know there's a mountain right in front of it.
Yeah, you gotta go right at the mountain.
$80, 79, 80, 80.
Oh my God!
Next time on Dangerous Flights.
Ready for this kid? Yes.
A new recruit gets the gears.
That's not what you said. I didn't catch it. This is a big problem, huh?
Touchdown in one of the world's most unstable places.
We've got cameras all over this airplane. It's illegal to film in Sudan.
And a sound
Whoa.
you never want to hear.
What was that?